We're about to get started with the Dr. Butt Show. I am Dr. Butt. I am a licensed medicological doctor type fella. I went to LSUE Science Medical Department. I'm a licensed traiteur from the Boudini Traiteur Academy. I can produce that license if you need. So we're gonna get started with the Dr. Butt Show. It's a weekly show. It's like that Dr. Oz fella. I'm just like him. I'm every bit as smart as that fella. So every week I'm gonna give y'all some dietary tips on what y'all should be eating and what y'all should stay away from. And we're gonna talk about different holistic medicines and treatments for common ailments. Just like Dr. Oz, we're going to talk about how to feed the kids and what to feed them. I like feeding them that cheap grind meat from Walmart, with the bones in it. I like that. But, so who's got a question, a medical question for Dr. Butt? I will solve all your malades. We didn't have a lot prepared this week. This is our first dry run of Dr. Butt. So, but if y'all want to get started and y'all ain't got no questions, I'm going to get started with my new fad diet of the week. Fad diet of the week, y'all ready? Meshes Boudin Donut Diet. All you can eat is pastries from Meshes stuffed with Boudin. And then after 2 weeks, you got to do a cleanse. You'll probably do a cleanse after the first day, but that's another story. I'm gonna check and see, make sure everybody's with me, and we're gonna answer some other questions. Y'all have any questions about the Boudin King Cake diet? I mean the Boudin Meshes Boudin pastry diet? Cause I mean, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. You just eat Meshes Boudin stuffed donuts and stuff until you have the foie, and that's your cleanse. The best way to get rid of pimples. Y'all ready? The best way to get rid of pimples is to get rid of them teenagers. Kick them out your house. They can take care of themselves. They think they know everything already. Shit, I kick them out, me. 16, you old enough? You had some bad boudin and you caught the foie. Epsom salt. Wait, hold on. I'm having in my back. Hold on. Let me make sure. I look good on my end. All right. Epsom salt. You put that in some hot water and you drink that. And then you get in the bathtub with that, with some more hot water. Epsom salt and hot water will fix most things. So that's, I mean, if you got if you eat the bad boudin, the one from the Arab gas station, that you need to, I mean, I'd start with that Alka-Seltzer, and then I move straight to Epsom salt. Anybody got another question? These are going pretty good. I like this. Y'all can hear me? All right. Somebody was asking, I mean, I know y'all not asking, but they were asking me about genital warts. And I got a little home remedy for that. Like most of my home remedies, it involves Vic Salve. So you pick up on your little sack, comme ça. You pick up on that little sack, and you rub it down underneath the sack with some Vic Salve. Don't lose a lot. Use about that much Vic Salve, comme ça. All right. And then you lay it back down. You put it back into position. And when you do that, it's just like, you ever had the kids with the bad cough and you put the Vic Salve on their feet and you cover it with the sock and they don't cough? It's the same principle. Yeah, pretty much cure any kind of sexual, genital type issue with a man. Vic Salve underneath the sack. Do we have another question? For Dr. Oz, Dr. Butt. I'm sorry, I forget who I am sometimes. I'm so busy with my medical practice, me. The MLTs, how do you get rid of them? How do you get them? I'll write you a little script, me. You come down to Arnorville, you pass the school, you go around that curve, there's a little trailer. And it's a sign that says veterinary clinic, but it's all right. We worked it all out with the city. You come get your little script, and I'll send you to this little pharmacist I know. And the pills ain't the right color, but they're the right ones. He promises. And how I get rid of them, I snort them, me. All right. Like I said, this is going to be a weekly show, and I'm going to be more prepared next time. We're going to talk about new diets and new things. But I can cure any malade you might have, for I'm Dr. Butt, a legitimate medical expert and graduate of LSU Medical School. LSUE. Sorry. How do you make the best hottie toddy? Well, let me think about it. Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, and probably one of them LTs. I don't know. I usually pass out drunk, and I don't need the aid of a hot toddy for my sleep. That's a good one. We're going to have to research the best Cajun hot toddies. How do we get rid of the Democratic Party? Boo! The best scientists and minds have been working on that. And I don't know. I wish we could get rid of all of them. We tried to get rid of Hillary. I said lock her up. I wanted to lock up in a mental institution. For that what she got, that Putin derangement syndrome where everything Putin fought. I could do that, but I don't know. I don't want to get too political. Because then I run the risk of getting shut down by the FDA and the medical board for just being a complete hack like Dr. Oz. Let's stick to medical questions and lifestyle. Like, what should you be eating? What we're gonna eat for the Saints game this weekend? What y'all making? Who did make that cauliflower boudin? It was like there was a certain place that made the cauliflower boudin. Oh, the portable the porta potty rash. That is known as a staph infection of the butt. And I recommend it's bacterial. And we all know what kills bacterium. And that's Aspray. Dr. Butt's Aspray. So look that up. T. Adam J., whose voice is remarkably like mine, he has a little infomercial about Aspray that I made. I formulated that in me. And that Aspray, that'll kill any kind of bacterium, a bacterial infection. And if not, monkey blood. Besides Vic Salve, Aspray, and monkey blood, and some painkillers, I don't have a lot of tools in my toolbox. Is it safe for Cajuns to drink tequila? Well, My experiences with tequila lead me in two directions. They both begin with the letter F. And the second one is fighting. I either do the first F word or the fighting F word when I drink tequila. So if you're going to that kind of party, then you should be okay. But I just wanted to let y'all know there's a Cajun version of Dr. Oz in town. And my claymation ass is every bit as legitimate as Dr. Oz. Look at the sign behind me, comme ça. That's legitimate. I'm real. I'm a real doctor. Yes, the Michigan Crawdad video was hilarious. It was hilarious a year ago when I made it me. And when this catches on, it'll be equally hilarious. Comme ça. But yeah, I think we got a good first episode of Dr. Butt. I've answered some important medical questions. I've gave y'all the secret of the Mesh's Boudin stuffed pastry diet. Next week we're gonna talk about red jambalaya and why you should never eat it. Green alcohol, black salve, and whatever else. Any other suggestion? Oh wait, how do you get rid of the hemorrhoids? I'll tell you a little story, me. Now, I already mentioned that Epsom salt fixes everything. So first, soak in Epsom salt. So that's what I did. I had them bad. That was like the size of a golf ball at that one time. And I soaked in that bathtub, and I soaked in that bathtub with the Epsom salt, and it wouldn't go down. And I put the preparation H. I put preparation H, I, J, and K on that, and it still wouldn't go down. I was in a pickle, me. So I ate about 20 Motrin. Ibuprofen, because it does take down swelling, but it shut down my my kidneys, and I couldn't pee, and I felt really bad. So I drank a whole bunch of what's his fella, that Arnold Palmer tea, Arnold Palmer the golfer with the tea. I drank a bunch of that, and that made my kidneys start working again. I guess OD on ibuprofen, and you won't worry so much about the hemorrhoids because you're dying from kidney failure. So that's what I would do, because that's what I've done about the hemorrhoids. The butt hurt, the fâché butt, the red ass. I mean, that's... You need to have a healthy life of hobbies and stuff, so that, little things that would give people red ass normally don't bother you because you got a lot on your plate. I put a lot on my plate, me. That's why I don't get the red ass about everything. I got too much to worry about. But yeah, if all else fails, put some Big Salve on them hemorrhoids and see what happens. Oh, you can still get blood boudin. You get blood boudin. I see that red boudin. Not everybody got it, but you can still get it. But yeah. Tune in next week. Green alcohol, blood boudin, and a new fad diet that's going to give you the foie. Thank y'all for watching the first teaser for Dr. Butt. We might even have some guests and stuff on Dr. Butt, like the real Dr. Oz does. Thank y'all for watching Dr. Butt.